the state report card gave the district a 69% overall, and it met 29% of the indicators. How are you as a school board member working to improve those grades, and how would you help improve those grades? And Ms. Parmer, we'll start with you since you went first in the last.
That's great. You know, because actually I do have with me the strategic plan. I've read it. And not only the strategic plan, I've also looked at the academic performance of the school district in itself. And I would say certainly when you look at the plan and the tactics that are built into that plan, I think there's a great opportunity to, in fact, improve the performance of the students. You know, things are being looked at like, new curriculums, like models in which you engage the entire community or the families of children, because I do really believe that the education of a child should be from a holistic perspective. You know, you can't expect everything to just happen in the classroom, but certainly supplemental kinds of opportunities are certainly out there, and I think that Richmond Heights can certainly do a great job of raising the additional dollars and bringing some of those supplemental opportunities into the classroom and outside of the classroom so that the students will, in fact, perform better.
Okay.
And I agree. I think the strategic plan that's out there is a very solid plan. We have new administration, new meaning. Our superintendent has been here for a little over a year. She took her first year, kind of sat back, kind of looked at the lay of the land, and then went forward to put together her plan to raise the level of education in Richmond Heights. That plan is totally aligned with the goals that I would like to see as a school board member, which is, again, make sure that academics is a priority, which is to open up the lines of communication to make sure that what's done in the school board is relatively transparent, to financial solvency. I mean, to make sure that we're able to, we're headed that way from a financial perspective, to make sure we continue to have oversight and spend dollars wisely and raise money as we should through grants or other opportunities. I also believe that culture is a big deal in terms of that will help our students and our community feel like it's time to reinvest in our school districts, so that the young families that are moving into our school districts will decide that Richmond Heights is the first choice for schools versus I like the house, but I need to send the kids elsewhere.
Okay. Ms. Parmer, did you want to take a minute for follow-up?
No, nothing really more than just to say, I think that Dr. Willis, who I've had the opportunity to not only meet with and speak with, she's the new superintendent of the district, I think that her energy, her drive, her commitment to the students is just, it's stellar. And I think when you have a leader in place like that in a community, we're fortunate. And so as a school board member, my job would be to support her efforts to move the school district into being a high performance one, so that, in fact, again, families will want to have their children educated locally rather than a good percentage of them are actually sending their families outside of the community. And even when you think about that, there's reimbursement that comes along per student, and so that really adds to the bottom line. And so I think that there are just a lot of really great opportunities ahead of us, and I'm just excited about moving into the school board seat this fall.
Okay. Follow-up?
I actually have to agree. Dr. Willis really has a lot of passion around the students and around the staff. It is really, really nice to see a balance between the students being cared for as well as the staff. And I think with that combination, I think it's a win-win. The staff feels appreciated, the students then will feel the effects of that appreciation, and then together we can move toward academic excellence, because why can't we have academic excellence in Richmond Heights? There's no reason that we can't. We just need to make sure, and through being on the school board as a member, as a current member, I'm part of making sure that whatever resources and tools, funding, support, that we're able to give our leadership team to help her help them, that's what we're there to do.